Hi guys, good afternoon again. Whilst we're waiting for the rest of the traders to log in and start, just quickly introduce yourself. How trading is going on for you. What is that one big thing or two things or three things which is bothering you in trading? Are you achieving success? Is it consistent? If not, why are you not achieving success? Yeah. Is fear an issue for you? So feel free to just type it in that chat box. Any questions? And just give me some feedback on how you guys are getting on with trading, yeah? So this say we'll kickstart in a few minutes' time. And don't worry, I shall not be naming anybody in the room. So do type it in. How is your trading going on? Obviously, some of you saying frustrating. Well, why frustrating? Yeah, why frustrating? What is it that is frustrating you? Yeah, not consistent, fear. Okay, in what way is fear bothering you? I tend to rush onto my entries. Well, why? Do you have a trading plan? Okay. Are you following your trading plan? Before you pull the trigger, are you asking that is this trade in accordance with my trading plan? Okay. Some really good comments here, guys. So keep that coming in because obviously it will also help other traders as well. It'll give me a chance to look at what areas of trading is bothering you, and I shall endeavor to cover that. Okay, excellent. Some good comments here as well, that my discipline is improving. Okay, although not consistent. Okay, fine. This is something I'll cover today. Okay, four more. Okay, fine. Before you pull the trigger, are you asking yourself that have I got a clear signal, right? If you miss a trade, you miss a trade. But before you pull the trigger, ask yourself, is this a low risk, high probability trade? Okay, more losing than winning. Okay, we'll have a look at that. I'm doing great with bindalFX indicators, taken some nice trades when setups come, but still need to build self-confidence, okay? We shall look into that today. Okay, looking for confluences of indicators. Okay, and then focusing on other people's views. Okay, we shall have a look at that as we go along. But again, the key is, are you confident with your trading system? When you do have confluences of indicators, stick to that. Do not be persuaded by what other people are doing or the views of other people. That is very important, right? Excellent. Okay, keep those comments coming in. I think I've more or less got a full house as everybody have logged in. So I'm gonna kickstart my presentation, but obviously any questions, any queries, do type it in the chat box. And a quick sound check, screen check, raise your hands if you can all hear me well and you are able to see the PowerPoint presentation, yeah? So today's topic, a fearless trader, how to overcome fear and succeed in financial markets, right? Now, if we look at the word fear, in not just trading, but in every walks of life, I believe fear gets too much of airtime. Yeah. People tend to focus too much on fear, which basically paralyzes them. And this can come about by being continually bombarded by negative news. Okay, so what happens when you are continually being bombarded by negative news? Mind starts to accept that fear, that lie as the truth. Yeah. If you look at it, there is always so much of false news out there, be it trading or be it general news. If we look at trading, often you will have people saying, well, I'm losing because of the broker. The broker is gunning for my stops. No, he isn't. Nobody's gunning for your stops there. Yeah. If you know what you're doing, if you've got a damn good trading plan, if you've got confluences of indicators, if you get the right entry, then you will be right vast majority of the times. Often you will have some gurus saying that you cannot succeed in trading without an edge. What is that edge? A secret? No, there are no such secrets out there. If there is that edge, if there is that secret, that is already there within you. Yeah. There are some gurus out there saying success in trading just requires 20 minutes. Utter bullshit. You can never succeed in trading by just spending 20 minutes a day. Okay? So when you are bombarded with all these false information, fearful information, the mind goes into paralysis. Yeah? Fear becomes natural, and it need not be the case. Then when the mind is paralyzed, you then get into a situation of procrastinating, inability to take action, right? If we just look at the current news scenario right now, coronavirus and fear, yeah, that's a perfect example. 24/7, the news channels are full of fear mongering. Now, guys, don't get me wrong. This is a serious situation. It really is. But it can be overcome. Yes, people are dying. But look, more people are dying of other illnesses and diseases than they have died in the last 4 months. More people have died of road accidents. More people have died of lung diseases not related to coronavirus. More people have died from cancer, right? So yes, there is an issue there, but you are being bombarded by all these fear. What is that going to do to you? So exactly the same way, in trading, when you are bombarded with false information, fearful information, the mind starts to take this on board. So there comes a stage you got to say, hey, that's bullshit, that's rubbish. You got to have a very strong filtering system, right? And say, okay, this is rubbish. This is something which I would like to take on board, right? So this is where the mind power comes into play, okay? Here I'm going to look at some real trades that I covered in my live trading room. Okay, bindalFX, one of the things what we do is when members join our training program, we don't give them back or historical charts and saying, hey, if you had gone short here, you would have made X number of pips, or if you had gone long here, you have made X number of pips. No. What it is we tell you guys of the potential big moves before it happens. Now, the system in itself tells you that anyway, right? So here is one trade example. Prior to this long trade, we were short, right? We were short, banked really nice profit on this down move. And then I'm telling my guys, get the stops tight near the ribbon because there are some strong support. If the support holds, look to get out and look to reverse. Okay, I had a lot of members who did take the trade around this time. This was my entry. Quite a few got in here or here, but some exited early. Some exited on this red candle, right? Because they were fearful, okay? Some exited when it hit the trigger and at that red candle, and some exited at this yellow pivot. Now, those of you who were in that live broadcast, I did say is that, look, as soon as you get a pullback, look to add, look to add. And this was a perfect opportunity to add to the winners. Now, one of the things what professional traders do is they add to a winning trade. They add to a winning position. Retail traders, amateurs, they do the opposite. A classic example, when the oil prices crashed to zero and negative, when it was $10, people were buying. And what was I telling in my trading room? I said, no, 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 do not buy. It is a sell, it is a sell, it is a sell, right? Vast majority of the bindalFX members who trade oil banked massive sums. However, there was some minority who were being guided by outside information or some other gurus or news saying that, look, oil has gone down to $10 or $6 or $5. It can't get any lower. They were buying, and within minutes, the accounts were wiped out. It's sort of like catching that falling knife. No, you don't do that. There is no such thing as buy one, get one free, or buy one, get 10 free, as was the case with oil. Yeah? Guess what? After the oil prices went into negative, the following week, it shot up. And again, we covered that in my live trade broadcast, that it is a very good buy. So the key is you got to follow the trading system, the trading plan. Yeah. Now, I did have few members who stayed on for a big move. I had a target of 500. It was achieved. Thank you very much. But there were few members who were adding here, adding there, okay? And it had an eventual move of around 800 pips. And that is the key, is you got to have that confidence in the trading system. Give weight to your trading system and not the fear. Because when you give weight to the fear overpowers you. This was a trade setup which I covered yesterday. Again, lots of members had taken this trade. See, this was my entry here. My TP1, take profit 1, was banked at 60. Take profit 2, the target was 100, which is here. Okay? That was achieved. My take profit 3 target was 500. And you know what? I then just packed up, went out for a long walk, and I moved my stops to entry, right? Whilst I was away, my TP3 was stopped out at break even, right? I could have taken the profit at one stage was about 160 pips. But I said, look, I've already banked 60, I've already banked 100. I'm going to go for 500. If I get it, fine. Because everything was pointing in that direction. So you've got to have that confidence to let the winners run, right? You've got to have that confidence to let the winners run. And that is the key, is how do you balance that fear and greed? Okay, you don't want to go to the extreme of being very fearful. Equally at the same time, you don't want to be too greedy as well. Yeah, that is the key. So again, these are some real trades which we had taken in the live trading room, right? So moving on. When it comes to fear, are you living in your mind? Because what is fear? It is something which you imagine, isn't it? Yeah. Fear is there because you are not living with the truth. You're living in your mind. And you're not controlling the mind. And it's the mind which is controlling you. Because when you control the mind, you're the master. But when fear gets in, it's the mind which has got an upper hand, and it's the mind which is the master. Okay? Your fear is always about what will happen next. So when you take a trade, what if I suffer a loss when I take this trade? So right now, in this present moment, whilst you are taking that trade or about to take that trade or have taken that trade, does that loss exist? Does it really exist right now in this present moment? No, it doesn't. Right? It doesn't. You're simply fearing that. It's all in that mind. You're fearing for something which hasn't happened. And I call it insanity. As simple as that. You got a trading plan, a signal comes in, bang, 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 take a trade, pounce very hard. If your focus was in that reality, in that present moment, in that trading plan, in that confluences of indicators, which is what we teach at bindalFX, then there should be no fear, period, right? The reality is that time-tested trading plan, and you follow that with discipline, proper risk management. You get into a trade. If it's not doing what you expect it to do, get the hell out of it. As simple as that. Cut the losses, and let the winners run. Cut the losses, let the winners run. So as we looked at here, right? Letting the winners run. You are going to get rich by letting the winners run, okay? Not by snatching that profit. That's the key, yeah? Moving on. Manage your emotions. Easily said than done, yeah? But you have the power within you to manage your thoughts. You can manage your emotions. You can manage your actions. You can create those good habits. You can manage your body. The power is there. The power is there within you. Yeah. For that, you must take that conscious decision. And when you exercise that power, you're in the flow. When you're in the flow, fear does not exist, does it? Yeah. You are in heaven within you. Everything is blissful. Everything is going your way. But often people are looking for that heaven outside of them. They're looking for a secret outside of them, right? They're looking for other people to guide them. No. Certainly get the training, but once you have got your trading plan, right? You don't need to go to all these forums and see what are people's opinion on oil. Yeah. On the day oil crashed down to zero and negative, 92% of retail traders were buying. 92%. And I had mentioned that in my live trading broadcast. I said, this is crazy. It's insanity. 92%. What happened on the day? Lots of people, lots of traders were wiped out. The Chinese lost 10 billion on that day. 10 billion, right? And guess what? They stopped trading the oil futures, right? But guys who were following the system, they went massive, right? That is the key, is you got to follow your trading system. You got to manage that emotions, yeah? You are the director of your life, okay? You see, often whenever, like, I'm with friends, or, you watch people making comments on social media and Facebook, whenever they're going through a stressful situation, anxiety, depression, problems, obstacles, etc., they say, but I'm just a human. What do you mean, I'm just a human? When they say this, all they are doing is focusing on the limitations they have placed upon themselves, right? When they say, I'm just a human, when they accept that stress, when they accept that anxiety, when they accept that depression, etc., and say, I'm just a human, no, that's bullshit. All they've done is that they have placed that limitations upon themselves, right? The moment they flip and they talk about the possibilities of being a human, we are the most intelligent species, the most intelligent. The human mind can produce miracles. And tell you what, there is nothing impossible out there which our supercomputer within us cannot do, right? So the key is you got to take control of your mind. You got to become the master, yeah? So do not focus on the limitations. Instead, focus on what is possible, yeah? What is possible? You are the director of your life. So are you going to direct a movie which is abundant, being successful, being healthy? Do you think you can direct that movie? Come on, raise your hands if you can. Do you think you can direct that movie? Yeah, raise your hands. Tell me if you can. Or are you going to direct a horror movie? Is it the choice is there? The choice is there. Either you're going to direct a movie which is pleasant, or you're going to direct a movie which is horror. Yeah. Many direct a horror movie for themselves. Why? Because Their thoughts and emotions are ill-managed. And that is why fear comes in. Fear comes in because the thoughts and emotions are ill-managed. Okay, moving forward. There are no such thing as failures. Yeah. In life, there are no failures, just experiences. Okay. Just experiences. If you use this life as a stepping stone for an abundant life, then there is no such thing as a failure. Emerson didn't say, I failed, did he? What did he say? He said, I successfully eliminated, was it 9,999 or was it 999, whatever that figure was? He says, I successfully eliminated 99999 things which did not work. Right? That is the key. Right? The key is how you manage obstacles in life. Okay, I'll share a story of myself. October 1987. Yeah, that's a long time ago. I was an accountant, financial accountant with a British Airways company. A job which had lots of benefits. Company car, fantastic pension scheme. Being in management was getting these free flights. 100 staff working under me. But it's a job, I hated it. My interest was in the financial markets. So guess what? I decided to pack up. I quit my full-time job. This was October 1987. So that I could trade the financial markets. Was my bad luck. After 2 weeks, it was one of the biggest stock market crash ever since the 1929 depression. Some of you guys have seen the crash as happened in March due to the coronavirus. That was nothing compared to what happened in 1987. It was massive, okay? I was wiped out, completely wiped out. My son was born a month later. I had no job, no money, and believe me, not even having enough money to buy milk for the baby. But I took that as a lesson. What went right? What went wrong? My vision, my dreams was always to be in the financial markets, right? 35 years on. I'm into financial markets, trading, mentoring. And the key is when I mentor, I do it in a live environment. Very few or hardly anybody out there who do it. I've done a live trading seminar, many here in UK, in New York, in Toronto, Mauritius, India, Dubai, Budapest, Italy, right? Many. And it's not just for 1 hour or 30 minutes or 2 hours. Whole day. We start at 7:30 in the morning till 5 p.m. And see, to do that, you need that guts, you need that confidence. But coming back to this story is I had the determination within me that this is what I want. And this is how I went on to the next stage. As time went by, got better and better. I'm thriving, successful. Why? Because I did not let that one event define my future. many people would have backed up. And yeah, I was getting a lot of stick in the family. Hey, I told you so. Why did you have to pack up a good job? You had a company car. You had a good pension scheme, a guaranteed income. Okay? But no, that is not what I wanted. I wanted to do the thing that I loved, right? So see, fear can hinder your growth. It can cloud your reasoning and affect your self-confidence. Now, you may not be able to harness your true potential if fear empowers you. Yeah. So see, fear is one of the strong emotion. And if you give power to it, that's it. You have lost. Yeah. Often people don't take action because they have fear. Why? Because fear is holding people back. And this is so common in all walks of life, not just trading. And I find this ridiculous, right? What are people fearful? Think about it. Is a lion chasing you? Yeah? No. So you don't need to be in that fight or flight mode. Yeah? Nature has given us this fight or flight mode. So if a lion chasing you, you're gonna fly. Yeah? You're gonna run away. But today in this modern world, people give too much importance to trivial matters from which that fear arises. Now, let me tell you one thing. Majority of the times, the things that you worry about, the stress you think about, does not materialize, does it? Yeah? Think about it. When was the last time you were worrying about something? Did it ever materialize? Did it ever come about? No, it didn't. Probably 99% of those things that you think about, it doesn't happen. And I would say, what a waste of energy it is, isn't it? Most of the fear and the worry is a direct result of those repetitive negative thoughts, which is constantly running into your mind, as if that fear is that dangerous thing like a lion's chasing after you. No, it isn't. You know, you're making a mountain out of a molehill. And I would say most fears, okay, most fears are simply bad management of the mind, okay? Most fears are simply bad management of the mind, as simple as that. So talking of the mind, there is one book which has helped me a lot. It's probably the best, well, not probably, it is the only book on mind control, mind management, and that is the Bhagavad Gita. It's an ancient scripture spoken thousands of years ago. 5,000 years ago, I believe. So imagine what was relevant there 5,000 years ago is still relevant today. One of the quotation here is, for the one who has conquered the mind is the best of friends. But for the one who has failed to do so, his very mind will be his greatest enemy. This was spoken 5,000 years ago, an ancient Vedic scripture, right? Your mind can be your friend, or it can become your greatest enemy. The choice is yours. Then it goes on. It is true that the mind is restless and difficult to control. And here Krishna says, but it can be conquered through regular practice and detachment. So often whenever I'm reading this book, I'm actually thinking, how can I apply this to trading? How can I apply this to health? How can I apply this to my day-to-day life, right? Regular practice. What is that regular practice? Can anybody tell me? What is that regular practice that you can do in your day-to-day trading? Detachment. Feel free to type in. I really want to have that interactive session, not just you listen to me, because you know, when you participate, it tends to sink in. So what regular practice can you have in trading which can help you? Yeah. Okay, some of you are saying meditation. Of course, yes, that can help you. Come on, guys, do type it in, right? Doing regular trading journals, fantastic, right? Trading journal, that's a regular practice, isn't it? Right? Okay, so when you are doing your trading journal, what is it doing? You are getting that mastery, right? You are getting that mastery. How? Because you can see what went right. You can see what are my development points. Yeah? Perfect. Going over your gains and failures, right? Okay? Relaxation, trading journals, backtesting the system, regular chart analysis, reflecting on not only winning, I'm just reading some of the comments you guys are typing, okay? That's excellent, okay? Reflecting not only on winning trades, but losing, excellent. So you can actually see where you're going wrong and why you're losing, right? Okay, that's fantastic. Well done, guys. Okay, detachment. Okay, how can detachment help you? Okay, I really want some of you guys to type in that answers. How can, what does that mean when this book is talking of detachment? How can you apply that to trading? Anybody there? Type away. Okay, letting winners run. Stop snatching profits. Excellent. Not getting married to a trade. Brilliant. Okay. Just do it without fear. Okay. If you have got that confidence in your trading plan, right? Not letting the trades affect you. Attached to the process, detached, brilliant, well done, right? Attached to the process, detached from the outcome. I tell you what, write this thing down, okay? This is a brilliant answer. This is what I was looking for, okay? Attached to the process, detached from the outcome. So what does attached to the process mean? You have a time-tested trading plan, yes? A time-tested trading plan. When you take the trade, what's going to happen? Either you win or you lose. That is not in your control, agree? As soon as you take your trade, is there a guarantee that you'll always win? No, you won't. Right? Is there a guarantee that you'll always lose? No, you won't. It's heads or tails, isn't it? Either you win or you lose. But if it is a time-tested trading plan where you're looking for a low-risk, high-probability trade, then the probability is higher that this is going to be a winner, right? The probability is higher that it's going to be a winner, but you are completely detached from the outcome. So this is one of the things I always say to my members. When you take a trade, do not look at the bottom screen. Do not look at how much pips, how much profit am I getting from here, right? And that is what detachment is. Because if you've done your job correctly, what's the byproduct of that? Type it in. If you have done your job correctly, what's the byproduct of that? You know, I got about 80 people in the room and I should be getting 80 answers, right? I really want each and every one of you to participate, because the more you write, the more you participate, it is sinking deep down into your subconscious mind. Because just me talking and you listening to it, it may help you, but it'll help you much more when you participate, okay? So that is the key, is detached from the outcome, okay? Fantastic. I'm really getting some really, really good answers there. So that's fantastic, right? Then the final bit here, those who lack self-control will find it difficult to make progress, okay? Those who lack self-control will find it difficult to make progress. But those who are self-controlled, striving earnestly through the right means, will attain that goal. That is the key, is you got to take control of your life and be self-controlled, yeah? Brilliant. Some really good answers there. Keep it up, guys. So what are you scared of, right? What are you scared of? Think about it. What is it that's bringing so much pain to you? What is it that is stressing yourself too much? Yeah? Now ask yourself, have you ever not pulled the trigger when your system gave you a signal? Yeah? Have you ever not pulled the trigger when the system gave you the signal? Because you were fearful and said, what if I lose? Right? Have you snatched a profit when there was a big potential? Earlier on, we looked at that chart, a real trade taken in my live trading room, 500 pip. In actual fact, was an 800 pip move. Some traders did lose money on that. Some traders made little money. Some traders made massive money. All were following the same person, right? I'd given the setup. So why is it that one man is successful following the same system, same person, and the other is an abject failure? Why? It's because of our emotions. It's because of our self-confidence. It's because of our self-esteem, isn't it? Yeah? So the key, as I said earlier on, when the trade's going your way, yes, take incremental profits. Yes, trail the stops, but do not snatch that profit. Nobody knows where the market's gonna go. It could go up 150 pips and then reverse completely, which is what happened to one of my trades yesterday. Bank TP1, Bank TP2, but then I was away from my screen. I just went out for a long walk. Then the signal did change to long. But look, I had done my job. If I get 500 and trailing, all well and good. If I don't, I get stopped out. No worries. Okay? Have you ever self-sabotaged? Going against your trading plan? Perfect example, oil. Oil was crashing. There was no buy signal. Pleased to say, majority of the bindalFX traders were selling, and this was something I was covering in my live trade broadcast. But there were some who felt it can't go any lower. It's like catching that falling knife. No, you don't do that. You don't go against your trading plan, right? Has the fear of losing money ever affected your trading decision? right? Again, this is something which we will cover as we go along, but I'm just building up the case step by step, right? As Sun Tzu said, if you know the enemy, know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. This is really fantastic, yeah? If you know the enemy, know yourself, you need not fear the results of 100 battles. So in trading the financial markets, one of the enemies that we are dealing with is the fear itself. To conquer fear, it's very important to understand the fear and also understand yourself. Who am I? And that comes with what are your thoughts, what are your feelings, what are your emotions, what are your habits, what is your attitude, yeah? And when this is all combined, that is who you are. So as I say, one person is a very successful trader and the other a failure, yeah? Fear. So now we're getting slowly into the meat of this, yeah? Having done the introduction, then moving on to building up that story, now getting how you can get into a mode of super self-confidence, yeah? Then we need to understand the types of fear, okay? There are 3 types. First, fear of a loss. Scared? That's why people are fearful. Scared to try something because you feel you may experience a loss. Now, not just in trading, could be in any area of one's life, because you might lose something. Example I gave earlier on of quitting my job and going into full-time trading. As I said, everyone was saying, be careful. You lose your job, you lose your benefits, you lose the security, you lose the company pension, etc., etc., etc. Yes, I will lose that. But what is it that I am going to gain? That is what one needs to focus. What is it that I am going to gain? Unfortunately, in life, many people tend to focus too much on what if scenario. What if this terrible thing happens? This then tricks the mind in not taking the action, right? How about if you flip it from loss to gain? What will you gain? A trading signal comes. You know you have got a time-tested trading plan. What is the probability? The probability is going to be much higher that it's going to be in your favor. Of course, you could get a loss, but no big deal. So flip it to the gain. Long term, I might gain freedom. I will have more free time. I will have more holidays. Guess what? Me as a trader, I have 6 holidays a year. I could be by the swimming pool and have my laptop on. I'm enjoying. I'm having fun. And in between, I can do my trading. Yeah. I've been on a beach holiday. All I needed was a small laptop with a dongle, internet, all day long by the beach, in between trading. That gives me freedom. Every winter, I'm away from England. 3 months, I'm away traveling. Okay, that's giving me freedom. Okay, so I'm focusing on the potential benefits. Yeah, I'm going to gain lots of challenges in life. When I challenge myself, I'm going to grow, isn't it? So the key is, do not focus on what may, in inverted commas, happen, but focus on what you will gain. Obviously, you cannot go blindly into something, right? You got to take a calculated risk. What is a calculated risk? You have gone through every pros and cons. You have created a trading plan. You have tested it, back tested it. You have started with micro lots, then mini lots, and then standard lots, isn't it? Moving on. Second type of fear is the process pain, the unknown. Now, see, when you do something new, it's always hard. So when you focus on unknown too much, let's say, for example, a change of career, or you're going to start a new diet, starting a new exercise, right? Of course, it's going to be tough. When you start a new exercise, you'll be in the gym, a personal trainer is going to guide you, but then you've got to be fully in it with determination, with willpower. Burn the ship to the point of no return, yeah? And that's when the commitment comes in. And when that commitment comes in, no amount of fear can stop you, believe me, yeah? When you burn the ship's point of no return, obviously this is after doing your trading plan. You are not just gambling away. It's a calculated risk. Yes, there is an outside chance you may fail, but then you'll say, hey, wow, what a fantastic experience it was, isn't it? Yeah, then you move on. But if you do it properly, you're going to get it right, isn't it? Yeah. So see, learn to see change as a gain. Learn to see the challenges as something which is joyful, something which is exciting. Yeah. Focus more on what benefits the change can bring about. Okay, I'll be spending every day at the gym. What am I going to get out of it? I'm going to get healthier. I'll have self-esteem, right? I would have lost weight. I'll have my six-pack abs. I'll be looking brilliant, isn't it? Yeah. So that is what one needs to focus on. The third type of fear, the worst outcome, what if? Yeah. What if you went for a change and you may fail? What if it didn't get any better than where you are now, right? You see, part of the mastery of life is not to focus on negatives and what ifs, but on dreaming the life and visualizing, yeah? As I said earlier on, you are the director. So what sort of movie are you going to direct? A pleasant movie or a horror movie? Yeah. So play a mind movie. What would it feel like when you achieve your goals? Have that one-minded focus on what it would be, what it would feel like. Yeah. It would make you more powerful, more happy, joyful, satisfying, fulfilling, feeling vibrant. Now remember one thing, whatever you focus on expands. You focus on pain, you get more of it, don't you? You focus on the loss, you get more of it, don't you? Why? Because you enter the trade, there's a small loss, you're fearing, you panic, you come out. As soon as you come out, bang, it goes up, 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 and up. Right? Now you feel you have missed out. FOMO. You get in. and then the damn thing retraces. Guess what? You panic. Get out. As soon as you get out, it goes up. Right? Why? Because of poor mind management. Yeah? When you focus on your trading plan, when you focus on the process and not on that outcome, i.e. the profit, you said, okay, look, I've got a trading plan. I'm going to focus on the trading plan, right? Either it could be a profit or a loss. I can live with it. That's fine. Yeah? If it's a loss, I can live with it. So that is the key, right? Is you got to focus on positive possibilities. Yeah? Moving on. You see, the world is full of incompetent gurus out there who do not walk the talk and simply have no experience. Now, I'm not having a go at anybody out there, okay? But you know what? In every walks of life, not just trading, in every walks of life, especially now in the modern world with social media, you get tons and tons and tons of gurus telling you what to do. Yeah, there is so much of garbage out there. Yeah, as I said, in every walks of life, not just trading. Often people would, or these gurus would say, fear is natural. What a lot of rubbish. No, fear is not natural. Some would say stress is natural. Rubbish. Stress is not natural. Yeah. The quality of that soul is blissful. Blissfulness, happiness, joyfulness. But it has been clouded by so much of garbage. Why? Because we don't have that filtering system within us. Yeah. Gurus would say trading is unpredictable. Rubbish again. No, it isn't unpredictable. You got to sweat it out. You got to create a trading system. You got to do your trading journals. And when you do that, then trading is predictable, isn't it? Yeah. Some gurus say controlling fear is the most difficult task as a trader. Again, rubbish. Absolute rubbish. It is not difficult task as a trader. If you sharpen the saw, it becomes a piece of cake. And this is what I talk in my book, Forex Mastery, A Child's Play. It truly is a child's play. Yeah. There are gurus out there who charge £10,000 for a fancy system and say all you need is 20 minutes. But then guess what? They do not trade live with you. You cannot watch them over their shoulders. Yeah. You often see gurus out there in all walks of life with their Lamborghini and private jet, which they've probably leased or hired. Often some gurus would say, hey, I've got a secret. You know, like for example, today they are in meditation. So many gurus out there teaching meditation, costing you thousands and thousands of pounds. Yeah. And they say, come to me and your Kundalini Shakti will arise. But you know what? There is no rocket science. You could do meditation a zillion times. But if your attitude is not in sync, if you are not in flow, nothing's going to happen. Yeah. Today, in lockdown, I'm actually seeing So many people doing yoga and meditation online. Brilliant stuff, which is really good. But equally at the same time, I'm seeing some people doing these techniques totally wrong. Why do I know? Because I've learned yoga and meditation in depth. I'll tell you what is a few years ago, I went on a whole day yoga course. At the end of the day, they gave me a certificate and say, Jay, you're a master now. You can teach yoga. What? Just in a day? No, it cannot be mastered in a day. And trading is same. People out there are going on a free seminar over a weekend. And then on Monday morning, they are performing an open heart surgery. You can't do that. You simply cannot do that. Imagine a doctor has spent years and years and years of his life to get to where he was. A pharmacist, exactly the same thing. An accountant, 5-6 years. So do you think you can become a master trader after a seminar on a weekend? No, you cannot. Yeah. Today, I'm actually seeing so many personal development gurus out there who have failed in life, absolute failures. They've achieved absolutely nothing in life. And now they are trying to help other people and charging thousands of pounds. You know what? The moment you take control of your life, of your attitude, and get into the flow, like I mentioned about this book, the Bhagavad Gita, absolutely free. Meditation, I tell you what, I had done a meditation course which was Vipassana. Okay, I've actually done it 3 times. It's sort of like a 9-day course. They don't charge a single penny. They give you accommodation, free breakfast, free lunch, free dinner, free one-to-ones, not a single penny charge. And these days I often find people get a little bit of skill, and then they become a meditation guru. So this is happening in all walks of life. So why do these gurus in inverted commas thrive? Because people are lazy and want easy money. They do not want to sweat it out. They do not want to work hard. They do not want to sharpen the saw. They do not want to do the trading journals. They do not want to go to the gym and exercise. They do not want to control the diet. They see an advertisement of a magic pill saying, hey, take that. No need to exercise. And you'll have your 6-pack abs. What a lot of rubbish. To have that 6-pack abs, you need to sweat it out in the gym. You need to control your diet. To arise that Kundalini Shakti, you need to change your attitudes. You need to be in the flow. You need to have an attitude of gratitude. Then you will happen. To become a consistent, successful trader, you need to create a trading plan. You need to do a trading journal. You need to learn what went right, what went wrong. Then only you will become successful. Yeah? Moving on. When you feel the fear, simply ask, why am I feeling uneasy? Have I followed my trading plan? Right? The trading plan is time-tested, isn't it? Am I using a high leverage? So for example, during the oil crash, right? Some people were having big trade sizes. They got completely wiped out. High leverage. And most importantly, am I ready to face this loss? See, if you are ready to face that loss, not using that high leverage, then what's the big deal? Why worry? Yeah? Why worry? But if you're going to do big trades, use high leverage, gambling, not having a trading plan, then yes, you may not be able to face this loss, right? Remember, by not pulling the trigger at the right time is damaging you. By leveraging too little for being afraid of losing money is damaging you. By leveraging too high and having that gambling attitude is damaging you. You see, fear does not have to be part of your life, especially trading. Now just imagine what you could do without fear. You could go over your trading journal. Look at how many times you hesitated and didn't take the trade when the trading system or trading plan said, hey, it's time to go long, but you didn't go long. You would be a very highly profitable trader, wouldn't you? I'm willing to bet that if you turn those known trades into profits or losing trades into winners, you would have a completely different account. So there we go. Fear is out of the window. Yes? Give me a big thumbs up if you agree, or a thumbs down if you don't agree, right? That's the key. Fear is out of the window. You can overcome fear. It's really a question of will, effort, and desire on your part to take your trading, your life onto the next level. Yeah? Okay? That's very important. Finally, the solution. Okay, I've already covered everything in this long presentation, which is coming to an end. And to sum it all up, manage the risk. Do not over leverage. Often I come across traders having a 5,000 pound account and doing big lots, and they get wiped out. Yeah. Okay. Trade within your means. Okay. If you've got a small account, trade micro lots. Don't do big lots. Because if you are trading within your means, then that loss is not going to affect you. Keep a trading journal. Learn from it all the time. The market is always right. Okay? If oil wants to crash down to zero, then so be it. Who are we to say, no, it can't go any lower? Hey, forget zero. It went to minus $46. So you had to give somebody $48 or whatever that figure was. It's never happened, ever. The market is always right. Before you take on the trade, always ask, is this a low risk, high probability trade? Right? When you ask that and the answer is yes, there is no fear, is there? Do not panic when there is a small loss, right? So long as you have not taken a big trade, you don't need to worry, do you? Yeah. Do not snatch small winners. You're not gonna build your accounts by having that excitement of, snatching profits here and there. No. As I showed you on those few charts which I shared, big winners, really big winners. And, I was sharing that with my members in the live trade broadcast. Yeah. Slow and steady. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Yeah. Slow and steady. Be relaxed, totally relaxed. You know, you practice yoga, meditation, spirituality. This is what's really helped me. Believe me. Yeah. This is what has really helped me. You know, get some experts to guide you, right? Really get some expert. It's so important to get the right person to coach you, right person to guide you. And that's why I'm able to do a live trading seminar, not for 1 or 2 hours, but all day long. And talking of live trading seminars, we got a 7-hour trading marathon next week on Wednesday. 7 hours, right? It's me and my son Bhavesh will be trading real money live from 7:30 a.m. till the US market close. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But because of these practices, right, I'm calm, I'm relaxed, no attachment. You are not attached. You're not married to the trade. Yeah? You've gone through the processes. One of the members, attendees mentioned earlier on in the room was perfect statement, right? Is focus on the process, not the outcome. So you see, don't be attached to that fruits of your action. If it's a loss, accept it. Thank you very much. If it's a profit, accept it and move on. Celebrate and then move on. Yes? Visualize your dream manifesting. Yeah, I mentioned to you about you being the director of this movie which you're producing. Yeah? So what sort of movie you want to direct? Yeah? So really visualize what sort of life that you want to end up with. Okay? And finally, if you'd like to be part of the growing family of bindalFX, of highly successful traders, feel free to visit our website, www.bindalFX.com. We got a special one-to-one offering giving you 50% discount. So what happens in that one-to-one? Basically, the cost is $2,500, right? Giving you 50% for those who have attended the seminar today. Cost is going to be £1,250. What do you get for that? You get all the Bindal momentum indicators. Those indicators are low risk, high probability trade setups. It tells you what to do, when to do, why to do. Yeah. We hold your hand. Okay, indicators on its own is going to tell you everything. But when you start out, you need somebody to hold your hand, somebody to guide you. So we have live trading webinars. Okay, live trading webinars every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday, 3 times a week, starting at 7:30 a.m. till nearly 9 a.m. Okay, 1.5 hours. Yes, some days we'll have lots of trades. Some days we may not have many trades. Okay, some days we may not have any trades. But we are focusing on the trading system. We take the trade when there is a low risk, high probability trades. Yeah. If there are no trades, then we are using that as a Q&A session. We are analyzing charts, about 16 charts during that session. And if no setup comes in, we are leaving you with a watch list. Moving on is right throughout the day. We are also telling you of potential trade setups on a live broadcast. So this is sent out onto your telephone on a WhatsApp group. Okay, so the examples I gave earlier on that US 30 and NASDAQ charts, before the big move happened, I'm actually telling the traders that, hey, get ready for a potential reversal. Yeah. So right throughout the day, I'm actually telling you, we are holding your hand, me and my son Bhavesh. Yeah, we are holding your hand. And then we also have a swing alert. Some members don't have time to analyze the charts. So what we do is all within that mentoring, we give you trade setups, a buy and a sell signals, precise levels of entry, stop loss, and targets. Yeah. Okay, so that is all part of our one-to-one mentoring. Feel free to make a note of this website, www.bindalFX.com/one-to-one offer.php if that is of interest to you. Secondly, 31st of May, Wednesday, 7 hours of live trading starting at 7:30 a.m. What's the cost? £1,000 for you to attend. No, it's not 1,000. What I'm going to offer you for you to attend that day is just £10. Yes, you heard it right. Only £10. And guess what? That £10 ain't going to go into my pocket. What it goes to is a charitable fund. Yeah. Obviously, me and my family, we do lots of charitable activities worldwide, right? £10, not a big deal for anybody who wants to attend. But the reason we set it at 10 quid and not free is I only want those people to attend who are committed, right? Committed people. So again, that's the website here, www.bindalFX.com/fxlive.php. Okay, I'm gonna have a limited number. Okay, limited number. Like today, I've got well over 80 people in the room, right? Obviously, this will be live trading all day long. So if you want to join this session, do fire away straight away, book your slot in, and as I said, as soon as the room is filled, obviously we won't be taking any more because we do have limited number. The cost is going to be just £10. So it'll be live training and trading. More importantly, trading. So you'll be watching us trade a real money account, not a demo account, a real money account for a cost of just £10. Yeah. Okay, guys, so that's me done for the day, unless there are any questions. That's our email, bindalFX@gmail.com. Feel free to give me a call. Obviously, when you call me during live trading hours, I may not answer. So send me a WhatsApp message. I'm happy to talk to you when the markets are quiet or when I'm on my break. And obviously, that's the website, okay? I'm just going to go through if there are any questions. Feel free to type it in. Okay, I'm doing well. Sometimes after first few wrong trades, experience some frustrations and fear. I'm confident with my trading system. Overall trading is getting much better. Excellent. I hope today's session has really helped you, and it'll remove the word frustration and fear out of your dictionary. If it does, give me a big thumbs up. Okay. Okay, I've got one member here is talking of the Bhagavad Gita, is how Arjuna had to detach himself to have confidence and faith in himself, right? That's the key. Detach from the outcome of your trading and focus on the trading plan. Excellent, right? Okay, I'm just sort of going through some of the comments from earlier. I just want to make sure that I've covered everything. I know it's been a very long session. I was meant to be here for about 75 minutes. It's gone a bit longer. Apologies for that. Yes, sorry, my apologies. Sorry. The live trading here is on 20th of May. Sorry, typo here. Okay, so the live trading is 20th of May. Okay, my apologies, 20th of May. Yes, yeah, that's what the link says. Really sorry for that. Okay, so yeah, a correction. 20th of May here. Okay, it's not 31st, it's 20th of May, which is next week on a Wednesday. Yeah, okay. Really sorry for that. Okay, can I say one more bit? Attachment to outcome, letting go to or attachment to the outcome. Absolutely letting go. Yeah. You simply let go, and this is the most important part of the trading, isn't it? When you simply let go. Yeah. Okay, do I focus on scalping, day trading, or swing? All of it, right? Me personally, I even trade a 12-second chart. Yeah, some people would say, hey, that's not right. There's no way you can trade a 12-second chart, but you know what? It can be done. Okay, when there is a lot of volatility, like as has been happening on US 30, you can trade. Yeah, so we do scalping, or the system which we have, certainly it can do scalping. So if you're a scalper, you can use the system for scalping using the 1-minute chart. Okay, you can use it for intraday trading, and you can also use it for swing trading. Okay, so it basically satisfies every type of trader, and I do have quite a few members who are scalpers, who are also swing traders, and also day traders. Yeah. Okay, very helpful. I can relate to the fear of trading from now onwards. That is out of the window. Well done. Give yourself a big pat on the back. Okay. My pleasure. Lots of thank yous. As I say, my pleasure. Look, it is my mission to create a community of highly successful traders. Yeah. Okay. Trading is a child's play. It truly is a child's play. Now, as I say, me personally, I like to focus more on scalping, but equally at the same time, I also do swing trading as well, and also long trading. I use my system to manage my fund. I am my own fund manager. I manage my ISAs. I manage my pension pot. Yeah, but the system's there to do anything that you want, right? It's a good mix of whatever you want to do, whatever your psychology is best suited. For some, scalping is not in their psychology. It's not in their DNA. So fine, you could do intraday or swing trading. Yeah. So the system will provide you everything. Okay, no, this 10 pound is just for that particular day. It's the 7-hour live trading session. Okay, 7-hour live trading session. Yeah, the cost is only 10 pounds. Okay, okay, you don't have to pay anything extra. Okay, it's just going to be £10 period. Okay, on that day, whether we make money or not, I don't know. Okay, I can never promise that, right? But there's going to be a lot of excitement. Okay, aside from trading, do you give extra training on psychology webinar? Of course, yes. Yeah. So see, we do have webinars on Tuesday, Wednesdays and Thursdays, but equally at the same time, we also have lots of one-to-one sessions. Yeah. So whilst lots of questions will be answered during that group webinars, right? So let's say if somebody has an issue with, let's say, a 1, 2, 3 setup, or how the pullback works or pivot works, we'll cover it on the group sessions, right? But if there are any specific issues which are personal to you, right, then we will have that one-to-one session. Okay, how to build that confidence, how to remove that fear, how to build up that mental focus, mental fitness. Yeah. Okay, good questions, guys. Okay, thank you for your commitment and support, always there. Okay, your 1, 2, 3 system is timeless, applicable to any market conditions, much better than looking for lots of setups with indicate. Absolutely. You know, I've been trading so many years, and I've not found a better better system than that. Okay. I cannot find the link. Okay, link to what? This is the link here for the one-to-one mentoring. Yeah. Okay, www.bindalFX.com/one-to-one offer.php. Okay, just take a screenshot of that. Okay. 20th of May, 7 hours of live trading. www.bindalFX.com/fxlive.php. I think quite a few of you have seen this this link, so I don't know, you might just have to refresh your yeah. So yeah, this £10 is really just a test session for you of showing you how we operate. Yeah. So, you know, before you may want to commit to, say, a one-to-one mentoring, you may want to say, okay, I'm going to hold this offer live till, let's say, Wednesday evening, right? So you may want to join and say, look, I really need to need some more time. So yeah, come and join us on this day. Yeah. Okay. So it's just a tester session, and you see, imagine, you know, that tester session is not for half an hour, it's for a whole day, 7 hours for 10 quid, and you ain't gonna get anything like that ever from anybody. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this live webinar is going to be on a separate Zoom session. It won't be on a normal member login. So once you sign up, what you will get is you'll get a separate sign-in already. Yeah. Okay, I'm working one-to-one with Bhavesh, and he has helped me immensely, given great feedback and clear structure to improve weekly. I check with him every week to give me accountability. Wow, that's really what we're here for, is we work on that accountability. Yeah, once you become accountable, right? Look, we can help you, we can guide you, but then if you don't become accountable to your actions, to your emotions, yeah, there's absolutely no way you're gonna succeed. Absolutely no way you're gonna succeed. Yeah. So this is where the one-to-one session comes into play. Yeah. Okay, wow, another comment here. Bhavesh made me realize there's no external answer. If I want to improve, I need to put in I need to put in the work with great mentor like him. I can only get, yeah, he's fantastic. He is really fantastic. Yeah. So as I say, he's taken a lot of my workload. So, you know, in coming year, I intend to, you know, take it easy. I intend to obviously focus a lot on my trading, but more importantly is like one of my passion is one of my unfulfilled desire from trading is I need to create a robot. Okay, I've created the indicators, which is the Bindal momentum indicators, right? But I want to create the robot. So I want the indicators, right? It becomes a robot. It's there on my VPS server, and that's it. It's taking the trades. Okay, it's taking. So that's my next vision, and this is what I'll be focusing my energies on. Okay. Okay, guys. So that's it. All the questions answered. Okay, guys. So that's me done for the day. And as I say, many thanks for attending here. As I say, a bit apologies. It took a bit longer. Well, nearly 2 hours, but I'm sure you found it helpful. And yes, I will have a recording here, and I will send the recording to you by email. Okay, guys. So God bless, happy trading, and enjoy the rest of the Saturday, and happy Sunday. Goodbye.